Pandemic month number 5, I thought to myself, well, sakes alive, I gotta get out of this house and clear my mind. So I started reading up on raising chicks. I thought a coop in the back would give me that fix. I started building and my coop was looking fine. So Jandice and Fanny were the names we chose, were the hens we'd get, but little did I know that our grand plans would soon come to a halt. You see, as it turned out, my HOA didn't approve of chicks, at least not today. I should have read that stuff I signed, and that's my fault. I looked at the coop, a nice little roof. I'd have to pivot my plans and hide my goof. Maybe I'd brew beer or make a moonshine still. But then it came to me, I saw the light. There was only one thing that fit just right. If I could find a little Jeep, babe, that would fit the bill. Oh, Jandice, baby, where can you be? Oh, Jandice, won't you hit the road with me? Nothing against my Honda minivan, but I need something else to cruise this land. Oh, Jandice, won't you come on home to me? I googled around, I shopped the net, lots of Jeeps out there, and you can bet that I scrolled until my brain said it was done. But then I shot a text to my gearhead friend. I typed in my thoughts, I hit the send, and he knew a Jeep that just might be the one. Now I never thought I'd move so fast. I pumped the brakes, I don't stomp the gas, but things were lining up to work out nice. Cause my fam was headed to Georgia, see, and with a Jeep nearby in Tennessee, I had them drop me off so I could roll the dice. She'd been sitting up for over a year, but after driving her some, it sure was clear that this was gonna be the Jeep for me. So I made a deal with the outlaw there. It was a neighborly price, more than fair. We signed the title, he handed me the key. Oh, Jandice, I found you in Tennessee. Oh, Jandice, you just need some TLC. Nothing against my Honda minivan, but I need something else to cruise this land. Oh, Jandice, won't you come on home to me? Drove her back to my buddy's house, and we were on track to have most of that day to tune her right. So we cleaned her up, we hosed her down, we bled the brakes and cruised the town, replaced the oils and checked on every light. Early next morning we were ready to ride, and the route was set, things packed inside, but I couldn't find my buds to hear my beats. So I ran back in the house to look, and then a scream was heard. My world was shook, and there went Jandice rolling down the street. I ran pretty fast from my old man feet, but I simply couldn't catch the Jeep, and I watched her hop a curb and hit a pole. But the bumper took the only smack, rammed the pole again. We bent her back, we waved goodbye, and down the road we rolled. Oh, Jandice, you gripped my heart with fear. Oh, Jandice, now I'll part with you in gear. Then nothing gets my Honda minivan, but I need something else to cruise this land. Oh, Jandice, won't you come on home to me? We didn't know how long the trip would take. Would we lose the engine or the brakes? But we hit the road, wind whipping at my shirt. And there was freedom there in leaps and bounds as we barreled south of my hometown. It was good for the soul of this cooped-up extrovert. She did pretty well on the all-day drive as long as I kept her under 45. We took the back roads and stopped to check the heat. And other than the little fabric top popping off a few times to the top strap rock, this little Jeep would not accept defeat. I drove past folks and got that way, people out in their yard enjoying their day. Yeah, people of all stripes would wave at me. It didn't matter the color of their political sign, this Jeep was something they could get behind. So I smiled and cruised the great land of the free. Oh, Jandice, it's good to get out and roam. Oh, Jandice, I'm just glad you made it home. Nothing against my Honda minivan, but I need something else to cruise this land. Oh, Jandice, I'm glad you came back home with me. much time I've spent outside working on that Jeep and then taking a ride, but it sure has done this boy a world of good. I got the sway bar bolted on, I shimmed the caster, loose steering's gone, and she's driving better than I ever thought she would. Now I've read and toiled and cussed and strained, I've pushed and pulled and racked my brain, but each job I've overcome and followed through. And in a time when wins are hard to find, it's good to grab a wrench and leave my woes behind. Getting good work done sure does improve my mood. Old Jandice brought me some peace of mind. Old Jandice, when that's mighty hard to find. Nothing gets my heart a minivan, but I needed something else to cruise this land. Old Jandice, I'm glad you came back home to me.